And welcome back, rugby fans, to Rugby411. As always, I'm your host. My name is Joshua Shibata, and we are in the playoffs. The playoffs, if you know it, you know it, of the 2023 MLR season. What MLR is calling the Championship Series. This is the semifinals. Number 2 and number 3 of the Eastern and Western Conferences will be playing off against each other over this weekend. Just 2 games, guys. So just remember, 2 games this weekend. Both of these games are going to be on Fox Sports 2. They will not be streaming live on the Rugby Network. You have to watch them on Fox Sports 2. They will then be uploaded to the Rugby Network 24 hours later. So if you're watching or want to watch them live, you gotta watch them on Fox Sports 2, or you gotta wait, and then they'll be uploaded to the Rugby Network. But again, always download the Rugby Network. It is absolutely free. If you missed any of the games of the season, all of them are there. If you missed these playoff games on Fox Sports 2, you can eventually watch them once they're uploaded. But here we go. 2 games. One on Saturday, June 24th, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time kickoff. The other one's going to be Sunday, also 3 p.m. Pacific Standard kickoff time. We have Houston SaberCats going over to Starfire Stadium to take on the Seattle Seawolves. And a very exciting clash between these two. This is going to be the 11th time that these two have faced off against each other in a very lopsided rivalry. Seattle has 8 wins over Houston's 2. Both of Houston's wins were at home. This is at Starfire Stadium, so already that is going to be going against Houston on that one. Both of these teams played against each other twice this season. Both of them won by Seattle pretty much decisively, 34-17 and then 24-12. You know, granted, both teams lost this last weekend. Seattle did lose with a less than star-studded cast. Houston, maybe a little bit different, but Houston did lose to New England, which is one of the best teams of the league. But again, Starfire Stadium is a tough place to beat Seattle. I feel Seattle will still walk away with the win in this game. Moving on then to the Eastern Conference game on Sunday. Old Glory DC goes over to Rugby New York at Mount Vernon Stadium to take on your reigning, defending MLR champions, the New York Ironworkers. This is going to be the 7th time that these two teams have played. Again, another rivalry which is pretty one-sided. New York has won 5 of those games. The only game that Old Glory won was at home. Now, granted, that was this season, and it was the last time that these two teams played off against each other. Old Glory pulled off the win 42-31, first time defeating New York. New York lost their game just this last weekend against Utah. Old Glory in a dominant performance against Rugby ATL. Now, granted, Old Glory was playing because they knew that they had to win with a bonus point in order to possibly get the home pitch advantage of this game. Unfortunately, New York was able to get that one bonus point that they needed in a losing effort against Utah. But Old Glory looking really good in that game. New York looked like they were struggling once again, unfortunately. I mean, again, we're done with the pick'em pools, but man, I think there's an upset here, guys. I feel Old Glory DC will end the run of New York for going to back-to-back MLR championship titles. It can go either way, but I'm thinking Old Glory might pull the upset and end up defeating New York and going on to face against New England in another game that's going to be very tough for Old Glory DC. But that's it. That is our video. It is only 2 games, so real quick. It's going to be exciting. Hope you guys enjoy. Obviously, the winners of Houston and Seattle will go against San Diego. The winners of Old Glory and New York will go against New England next weekend as we get closer to that MLR Shield Championship game. So as always, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the pitch.